guys, we just took this beautiful old train from Kyoto to Osaka, so we are officially in Osaka. We did have to say a sad goodbye to Kyoto. It was actually such a lovely time there. And I don't think I've updated, but I have had to pick up an extra suitcase. So I now have a fourth bag to carry. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's me. We're going to catch another train closer to our accommodation, and then we are only a 5-minute walk from the train to our accommodation. So yeah, super excited. Looks cool. We're just in the train station. Stay tuned. I think I forgot to mention, but the train from Kyoto to Osaka was only about 40 minutes, which was really good. We originally had a Shinkansen bullet train booked for the trip, which would have been only 15 minutes, but it was about $55. And then when we worked out we could just get a standard train on the train line to Osaka, we did that, and it was so much cheaper. So it is possible to catch a train from Kyoto to Osaka on the normal line without needing to take a bullet train. So that was very good. Good budget option. I think it was only $6 to do that train. So very good. Update, that train was only $4 instead of the $4.10 instead of the original $55 for two of us. Hello, we have just arrived to our Osaka accommodation, and I'm just going to give you a bit of a walkthrough. When I say just arrived, I mean the bags are literally at the front door. So starting off, this is our front door. We walk in, we've just dropped my bags there, bag there. I am thinking this is like a shoe cupboard, because we've had that at a couple places. Cool little bit of storage. So we come through and we've got like our little bathroom laundry area. So we've got a little mirror, bath, shower head, shower. A lot of places we've seen, it looks like you're supposed to shower here. So like this door would close, maybe like that. And then you would shower like here and it would drain there. Oh, these are my slippers as well. Cute little, they're just thin little house slippers. Everywhere we've been has provided body wash, soap and shampoo and conditioner. We've got a full washing machine, and they've provided laundry detergent, so Mum and I will actually be getting straight on and doing a wash. There's a hairdryer, sink, another mirror, and toothbrushes, hairbrushes, amenities. Big huge closet, and then we've got our beds and a lovely balcony where Mum is right now. And then onto the balcony. Wow, that's so cool. We are out exploring Osaka. We did have a bit of a, I think it was like 2-hour lay down in our accommodation. Hello. We just had such a lovely chicken katsu curry meal, and it was so good, and Mum and I both love a katsu curry. I think we've had one maybe in every city we've been in. But we've just stopped at 7-Eleven for dessert. I think this is our second 7-Eleven stop today, and I have gone with the chiffon cake and whipped cream, and we've had this one before and it is so good. It's like super soft, light, airy cake with whipped cream, and it literally tastes like a nice beautiful cake, and it's cut up into pieces. And Mum went for is it a Haagen-Dazs? A Haagen-Dazs caramel like ice cream sandwich biscuit vibe. Anyway, we've got all these gachapon machines right beside us. Anyway, we're heading home. It's about a 20-minute walk back home from this Dotonbori area in Osaka, and we will be enjoying our dessert on the walk home and then straight to bed. I think we're both pretty weary. It's been a big day. We've definitely noticed that Osaka is packed with tourists and just packed with people in general. Like walking down, I think especially that Dotonbori area is crazy. Like you are body to body with people walking down the street for like kilometers. So it's quite a different city compared to coming from Osaka, where it was quite beautiful little laneways and little hidden streets everywhere. It feels like it's busy everywhere here, and there's a lot bigger roads. So yeah, it's very interesting to see those differences in the cities, but enjoying it so far. We headed out to breakfast at this cafe called Mikasa Deco. I finally got to try the big fluffy pancakes. They were called the ricotta cheese pancakes, and they were so jiggly. Look at that. Mum got the banana pancakes and it was so delicious. Biggest tip for shopping in Japan is to make sure you bring your passport every time you go shopping, because there's a good chance you can shop tax-free if you spend over a certain amount. So definitely check that one out when you're in Japan. Tonight we actually headed out on a little animal adventure. If you've been watching our vlogs, you know we've seen deer, we've seen piglets, we've seen monkeys, and tonight we went to a hedgehog cafe and we saw these gorgeous little hedgehogs, and we each got a little blanket on our lap and they could just sit there and hang out, and it was really, really cute. We then went out to Japanese barbecue or yakiniku for dinner, which was super yum, and headed home for some sleep. Today we were heading off to see Osaka Castle. We caught the train there and then had a lovely walk from the train station heading over to the castle. We saw these really cute dogs along the way. It was about a 15-minute walk from the train station over to the castle. We did see lots of people out and about. There were tour groups, school groups, and just lots of tourists in general. When we got to the castle, it was just breathtaking. The castle itself is so beautifully designed. It looks incredibly elegant with its little gold features. We hadn't bought tickets to go up and in the castle, but we were really keen to do so. So we lined up in this line for about 20 minutes and we could buy tickets from a machine at the front. The tickets were 1,200 yen or about 12 Australian dollars. You're not allowed to film inside the castle except for the very top floor where I got this little clip, and then the rooftop where we got this beautiful view over Osaka. We saw a cool street performer when we were leaving the castle and then got to check out this beautiful garden area around it. We caught a train to Osaka Station to check out the area around it, and then we actually caught a train back to Dotonbori area. We got a woman-only car on this train, and it was really cool. We'd never seen anything like this. Back in Dotonbori, we got some dinner and then headed home. Hello everyone, today is the day we are going to Universal Studios Japan, and I could not be more excited. It is a bit of a rainy day, but we are equipped for the rain with my super fashionable rain jacket on. Thank you, Kmart. Yeah, that's fashion. We also have an umbrella. Mum has a rain jacket, and we've got a change of shirt if we get really soaked. We are at Universal City for Universal Studios Japan. It has been pouring all morning, but the rain has stopped exactly when the weather app said it would stop. We are heading into Universal now. We did take cover in a cafe to wait for the rain to stop. Yeah, now we're heading in We've got timed entry passes for Harry Potter World and for Super Mario World, so super keen. Hopefully that goes pretty smooth for us getting in there, but we're just gonna walk around the park and explore. It's quite windy still. When we were walking over to the entrance, we got a little sneak peek of the Harry Potter castle. We got to walk past the famous Universal Globe, and then we got in the lines queuing up to get into the park. It does look busy, but the lines move quick, and in the park it's so big that it doesn't even feel crowded. Every staff member you pass is always waving and smiling at you. It's very, very cute. We first headed over to the Despicable Me section of the park, as we had the express tickets, and in that we had fast passes for certain rides. So we're able to get on this Despicable Me Minion Mayhem ride very quickly. This was the rest of the line that we got to skip, which was great. And this was the only bit we had to line up in. The ride was good, but I did feel a little bit sick afterwards. I'll let you try and guess what this next ride was. This was indeed the Jurassic Park, the ride. It was so much fun. You do get very wet. We came back and did it again 3 more times. The next ride we did was called Space Fantasy. We really liked this one. We did it twice. It was lots of spinning around and you're going backwards and forwards, and yeah, good fun. Next up, we're heading off to the Harry Potter World, which I was so incredibly excited for. This place, from the minute we entered the forest, was just jaw-dropping. Just the amount of effort that has gone into recreating this Harry Potter land of Hogwarts and Hogsmeade, and recreating all the shops and the costumes, the props, the castle itself. Everything is just incredibly well done, and for a Harry Potter fan it is so amazing to see this. We had so much fun checking out the stores. They have all the house merch that you could ever want, and of course here is a castle in all of her glory. For the Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey ride here at Universal, you actually get to go inside that castle and do a lovely walk before the start of the ride. You go past all the talking portraits on the walls. Some of them are animated and talking to you, which is really cool. And then you've got other little animations. There was one where there was Dumbledore up on a screen, and there was Harry, Hermione and Ron talking. Here you've got the Sorting Hat talking to all the people waiting in line for the ride. Now, I know I said I felt sick after that Despicable Me ride, but after that Harry Potter Forbidden Journey ride, Mum and I felt so incredibly unwell. We had to sit down for a little bit to regain ourselves. So we watched some of these little magical creature shows, and then we also went on the ride that's happening in the background now. That's the Flight of the Hippogriff. I'd never had butterbeer before, so obviously had to give it a go. It was such a great experience. We got to browse through this one shop and also the Honeydukes lolly store. We left the Harry Potter world and made our way over to the Super Nintendo world, which, same as the Harry Potter world, is just jaw-dropping from the minute you're there. I mean, you enter the world through a green pipe and get spat out into this beautifully designed space that is straight out of one of the Mario Nintendo games. Oh my god! The first ride we went on in Super Nintendo World was the Mario Kart Koopa's Challenge ride, which is located inside Bowser's Castle. The ride itself is in 4D, and we wear these special visors to complete the challenges they give you on the ride. Next, we did Yoshi's Adventure, which is like this scenic trip around the Super Nintendo park. We had fast passes for both of these rides, so we were able to skip the line. And we were also supposed to get on the new Minecart Madness ride, but it was closed. So instead, the park gave us a free pass on the Hollywood Dream ride, which was really fun. We left the park, as you can see, when it was dark, as late as we could. Got to say goodbye to the castle, and then headed home. Today we caught the bullet train back to Tokyo, where we spent a couple more days before flying home back to Sydney. That is it for the Japan vlogs. Thank you so much for watching.